Hi there, just before we start the video, I'd just like to remind you that I have an email subscription list. You can find the URL for the list in the description for this video, or you can find it on my websites, russleach.com, comicbookblackbelt.com, or onlydeathcansavus.com. That's the name of the book, Only Death Can Save Us. I won't be filling your inbox up. It'll just be short bits of information about the book or things that are going on in the channel. The book is a cosmic Bronze Age inspired journey. That's art and story. So if you like the way comics used to be, hopefully you'll really like this book. So that's it for now. Let's get on with the video.
But somewhere along the line, you changed. You stopped being you. You let people stick a finger in your face and tell you you're no good. And when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame. Like a big shadow. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Hi there, welcome back to the dojo. This is Comic Book Black Belt. I am Russ Leach, I am the Comic Book Black Belt. And this is just a quick video to say I'm still here and I'm still kicking. It's also a way of sort of describing how it's so important to stay positive and to keep moving forward. I suppose this is more cathartic than anything because I just felt I needed to get this out. But hopefully it will be of help to other people listening to it. If any of you watching right now seen a few of my more recent videos, which I haven't been able to get enough of out recently, my content has suffered slightly. I've had a bit of a chest infection, and it's been a little bit like trying to keep that at bay and keep working, because obviously I've got clients to service. It's a bit like walking through treacle, to be brutally honest. And then there's a whole bunch of other bits and pieces and stuff that are happening to me that you really don't need to know about. But suffice to say, life happens. You know, deaths, marriages, births, all that kind of stuff. And all the while, us as artists, creators, freelancers, whatever it is, we need to keep moving forward and keep creating. And you need to be able to take the hits. So, like I say, for me recently, it's been like walking through treacle, trying to get work done and trying to get to the channel, and keep awareness of what I'm doing, and also interacting with a great community here on YouTube and the comic book industry, the community around that as well. It's difficult when you're so held back by circumstance, and there's been a whole bunch happen to me over the past year. I was able to get out my 9-page preview for Only Death Can Save Us, and I had some great responses from that. One of the responses I got from a different route was that I'd supplied it to a couple of publishers, and both those publishers rejected it for different reasons. And that obviously puts you back a bit. It puts you back. You think, well, I really believe in this project, and I thought that was the right place to put the book, and they don't like it for one reason or another. And it's vital that you take that criticism and use it. Fortunately, I had some other industry professionals, so they happen to be friends, but industry professionals look at it and say, well, I don't agree with what those publishers have said. I think these things are incorrect and these things are correct, and what have you. So there was a silver lining to it, because what happened is that I got the knockback. I got valid criticism, which is always good, because valid criticism feeds performance and improvement. And I also got other people's responses, not only to my work, but to the other people's criticisms. So it was great to get that interaction of knowledge between industry professionals, people who know what they're doing, publishers who are looking at it from a slightly different perspective than, say, an editor or another writer or artist. And these are all great things. You really need to be able to take those knocks and come back kicking. Actually, some of the criticism that was given to me from the publishers, I instigated changes to my work directly because of those. I felt that they were really good criticisms and they worked really, really well. But at the same time, other things, because of the support, because of the views and critiques that I'd got from the other people that I'd shown it to, I didn't action those. So it's really important to get a rounded set of critiques from people that you trust, from professionals if possible, certainly other artists, and not just a backslapping process, not just, oh yeah, that looks lovely. You really need people to say, well, you could do this or you could do that, this doesn't work for me. And then you can make a decision, you can make a choice based on that. You can say, well, I don't agree with that criticism, I do think it will work for other people. Or simply, I'm getting different critiques from different people, which means that I can not necessarily pick and choose, because you should listen to all of them, but at least know which ones you're going to action. And it gives you a plan to move forward and to move beyond any knockbacks you may get. It's tough out there. You really need to use the knockbacks you get as fuel to push yourself forward even further. In this particular case, I mean, I wasn't necessarily looking for a publisher anyway. I believed that I was going to crowdfund my book, but this has made me think even more so that I will be crowdfunding the book. And it's actually helped me visualize a plan forward. I already had one, but it's definitely solidified that viewpoint, and I'm pretty sure where I'm going now, which is great. And hopefully, by me explaining that experience to other people, that they can see that being knocked back by a publisher or by somebody that is critiquing your work isn't a bad thing. It's a great thing. It's a good thing. And very, very often it inspires you to do better and to improve and to create differently and maybe come up with something even more creative than you'd come up with previously before you had that critique. So that's me, really. Just wanted to call back in, do a little YouTube video and tell you what's going on, why the content has been a little bit slow recently, but also that you just got to keep going, keep moving forward, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So for those people especially who have subscribed to me whilst I haven't been doing much in the content department, thank you so much. And once again, I'm going to bore everybody by thanking each and every one of you. Thank you for subscribing, for watching, listening, making a comment, whatever it might do. It's hitting that like button. It's humbling to have people want to listen to my perspective, my point of view, and if in any way my techniques and my approach to artwork can help people, that's a special thing. Thank you. Do remember, like I say, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, but also go sign up for the email subscription list so I can keep you informed of what's going on. The book is underway. It's a little slow at the moment because of other client work, but that's fine, because when I do come to crowdfunding, most of the book will be done. I will not be expecting people to fund the time up to when I'm finished the book and then say, oh, the book is going to be late. No. That's not the way this is going to work. The book will be 90% done by the time I go to crowdfunding. So that's it really for this video. Thanks very much for joining me in the dojo for this quick vlog, because that's pretty much what it is. And I will be back with a video, the next one that's coming, it's in the pipe, and that will be character development for Death, or D as he's known in the book, for Only Death Can Save Us. So like I say, once again, thanks very much for joining me in the dojo, and I'll be back with another video again real soon. Bye bye.
You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward.
Thanks for watching Comic Book Black Belt. If you've enjoyed the content from this video, please like, share or subscribe and come over and follow me on Twitter. It's been great having you in the dojo. See you again soon.